And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome out to the Eagles Nest. Got a little bit later start than we were expecting, but first game went a little late, which was actually an upset. Oakdale Warriors take down Kenner Yellow Jackets, right?
Yep.
7-4. So that's a 4 seed taking down a 1 seed in the first semifinal match of the night, and this is going to be the second semifinal match of the night for a chance to play for district championship tomorrow. I'm Nick Magnano. You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports, joined by Danny Clear, like I've been all year. And Danny, what a good ball game to watch earlier.
That was. I mean, look, this is new this year. I mean, they did a 3-game set last year for the championship. This is new this year, but I mean, it turns it into playoff atmosphere. You could tell by the excitement of that game that it was a playoff type atmosphere, which is good. These guys need all these teams are going to make playoffs likely, and they need to get that experience to go into the playoffs. But yeah, no, it turned out to a 2-1 game when I got here, and Oakdale put up a big number in 1 inning and held on.
Yeah, so shout out to the mom of the starting pitcher for Oakdale. We don't have his name, but she was very encouraging to the whole team, listening to her come out here a couple of times out here by the perch. And then the grandmother of the closing.
I walked by her earlier, and she was down here, and I said, you must be one of the parents of the pitcher. She said, yes. I said, okay, I get it. I understand.
Yep. So congratulations to the Oakdale Warriors. Like I said, that's a 4 seed coming into the district tournament, and they take down Kenner, the number 1 seed, and now your Eagles are going to host the number 3 seed. So your Eagles come in number 2 seed. Port Barre comes in number 3. Okay, Port Barre comes in with an overall record. And by the way, this is District 5 2A. Port Barre comes in with a 13-11 record in overall, 3-2 in district. Their PR is number 12 in Division 3 non-select. So this will be the last time these two teams could run into each other. They come off, Danny, a 4-game win streak. They beat Iota, they beat Rapides, Ascension Episcopal, and then they beat Rapides last night, 11-3, and they were losing 2-0 going into the bottom of the fourth inning. Yesterday evening, come back and beat Rapides 11-3. So they're on a 4-game win streak. Your Eagles, a little 2-game win streak themselves. They beat this Port Barre team a week ago 3-0, and then they take down Iowa 5-1. Almost at Iowa, but they take down Iowa 5-1. And your Eagles come in with an overall record of 10-10, 4-1 in district, PR rating number 15 in D3 Select. So moved up a little bit. Of course, if they get a big victory tonight with the 13-win Port Barre, I mean that could definitely help their cause, Danny.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Obviously the game was away. We didn't get to make that Port Barre game to know who pitched, what went on in that game. We know it was a 3-0 win for the Eagles, but that game was close enough to know that this game could go either way. And then they just talking to the coach. And watching the warm-ups out here, the kid pitching tonight again. I don't know if he pitched against us in that last game, but big kid and big arm. And talking to the coach, fastball, curveball, changeup, but he probably is in the mid to upper 80s with his fastball. So
yeah, he's definitely he's
looks the part.
Yeah, he's the all bus, getting off the all bus team for sure.
Yeah.
Big dude, and his last name's Rido. Rido. Yep.
Rido.
So Rido, that's gonna be Bailey Rido, and so it's like it's an exciting match. Beautiful weather. If you can hear in our microphones, there's a south wind that's blowing 8 to 11 miles an hour. So
almost blew a couple balls out of the park in this earlier game. A couple balls off the wall. One of them was only 12 to 18 inches from getting out of left center field. The other one hit at the bottom of the wall, but both well struck balls. But got some wind to factor in the game tonight.
Right, what you're going to see in our NA pitch cam, that wall's going to be moving a little bit. Appreciate Danny. Now he's a color analyst. He's the engineer. He's the producer, and going out after Port Barre. Port Barre did a little warm up to center field and decided they were going to jump up and hit the wall, and it made the camera point
to the sky.
Point to the sky.
We was trying to get the flights coming in.
That's right. See what color the sky Lynn Rollins was gonna call tonight. Speaking of that, I just got a message over my my phone that the Tigers and the Jaguars, Southern Jaguars, have been delayed. So maybe when we get done here, we'll be able to watch a good portion of that, Danny. So, well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll reset here, and when we come back, we'll have your lighted up digital starting lineups. You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today. Watch, cheer, celebrate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. 446 Sports, where Central Louisiana comes to play.
And welcome back here to Eagles Nest on the campus of Holy Savior Menard here in Alexandria, Louisiana. And now we're ready for your lighted up digital advertisement. Starting lineups for Port Barre. They're the Red Devils. Batting leadoff, number 20, Ross Higdon. He's starting second baseman. Batting in the 2 slot, number 21, Seth Smith, and he's actually starting shortstop. Batting in the 3 hole, number 3, Talus Metrojohn, and he's the left fielder. And batting in the cleanup spot, number 22, Sebastian Stout. He's your right fielder. Batting in the 5 hole, number 15, Colton Bertrand. He's a starting catcher. In the 6 hole tonight is number 8, Bailey Rito, and he's your starting pitcher tonight. Batting in the 7 hole, number 9, Carson Ortigue, and he's your starting third baseman. In the 8 hole tonight, number 5, Ben Smith. He's your DH. In the 9 hole tonight, number 4, Austin Ellis, and he's your starting center fielder. And number 1, Evan Lejeune, and he's your starting first baseman. He's being DH for by Smith. So now let's go to your starting lineups for your Holy Savior Menard Eagles tonight. Leading off, for our Eagles, and really one chance. Well, we see Tishner's come back, but he did play in the last game. But one change since the last one we've broadcast was Sullivan at the DH position.
Yeah. That's that revolving position that coach is still looking for some consistency. So Cooper probably had a good week at practice, and so he's probably earned that spot. We'll see what he can produce tonight. I talked about Rito for a little bit, just what talked with the coach before getting a lineup card, got a brief information on him. So I've mentioned that. We talked about Peyton real quick. He's coming in this game, pitched 35 1/3 innings. He is 2-3 on the season, but we know that's probably a little tough luck. 2-3. He's pitched a couple of gems that where we didn't really score any runs. He is given up 24 runs, 17 of them earned, 29 strikeouts to 14 walks, ERA 3.36. Peyton's gonna throw strikes, and he's gonna. We got volume, Nick.
Yeah, I just got a text saying that we might not have volume, and I don't hear.
Okay, I heard it earlier.
Yeah,
So.
phone starting line up here. Yeah, Doug texted me that looks like we were having some volume issue or some audio issues here.
Well, I think maybe he was asking, did he say something different to you? Because the text to us was just about technical difficulties. I think we was just late.
Okay.
With the start. So if you could hear us, I think we're good. Yeah. So I think we're good.
Okay.
But anyway, we'll big game tonight. Power rankings, district championships to be played for on the line. Again, we didn't get to see this Port Barre team this year, so we don't know what to expect. But the Eagles have. So.
Yeah, like I said, the Eagles victorious 3-0 over them a week ago, and of course that's one of those things that we talk about all the time. It's hard to beat somebody twice in one season, and of course your Kinder Yellow Jackets they figured that out earlier whenever they had to play Oakdale. So big matchup tonight, and like I said, we're here at the Eagles Nest covering it for you. We're looking forward to it. Danny, the weather, like we talked about before we went to break, the weather is really nice. The south wind coming out, and had to move my truck because if there is one yanked foul over there, it was play. We almost saw the Shelton Sequoia. I think it's their Sequoia. We almost saw it take one in the first game, but just really talk about this. Let's talk about this team while we're waiting. Just the momentum that they've gained and how they've played. Even though they did have a 2-1 loss to Glenmore, they've been playing a lot better. They seem to be getting in a rhythm, and Coach Jordan's figuring some things out. And
he talks about that's what he wants to be at the end of the season,
right.
playing his best. I mean, that's everybody. At the end of the season, you don't want to be playing your best baseball to start the season. I mean, obviously, ideally, you're playing good baseball throughout.
Yeah.
But you're still really. We talked about this. This is still really a young team.
Yes.
There's 5 seniors. But a lot of those kids that played last year was their first year to play. So because the senior class from 2 years ago had such a big class that there was only a few contributors that was on this team last year. So they're still getting their groove. So he probably feels like he's trying to get it going at the right time.
Yeah, and a lot of that, and you've talked about it, and you talked about it in the last show at Bricata's, which I want to thank Sam Bricata for having us do the coaches show around the diamond with Turney and Marks. But one of the things you talked about was how the pitchers are throwing strikes. They're not walking. Of course, we talked about that. We talked about, the LSU situation this past Friday night. A customer of mine, a friend of mine, who's a big Arkansas booster and supporter, was talking about how Arkansas can't throw strikes. But getting back to this Eagle pitching staff, with them throwing the ball over plate, making the, and we saw that this last game too. Yep. Where the Oakdale pitchers, they put the ball in. Kenner put the ball in play, and a lot of times it was either hit straight to them.
Look, even the best hitters.
Yeah, it's 3 out of
10 times.
That's right.
So if you're throwing strikes, you're not giving them opportunities to put people on base. Then
right.
We talked about it. That Kinder club was a good squad.
Yeah.
And they weren't going to go down without a fight. And
right.
and we talked about it. You felt like that Kinder had a chance to come back, and I felt like if Oakdale doesn't start walking people, then 6 runs is hard to come by.
Right. No, for sure, for sure. So I'll tell you what, we're about to get started here. The crowd's here and the players are out. We're going to go ahead and take another break, and when we get back, we'll be ready for the first pitch. You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
I just haven't met you yet. I might have to wait, I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever you are, whenever it's right, you'll come out of nowhere and into my life. And I know that we can be so amazing.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
And we're back here to Eagles Nest. See your A&A pitch cam there. See Peyton Procell, your battery. Peyton Procell to Austin Para, sophomores. You know, like Danny says, been a kind of an unlucky situation for Peyton on some of these. I mean, he had a great game against Ash. You know, battled with the Ash and went down in defeat. But then across the diamond, we start at third base. We have Lane Evans, at shortstop Reeve Scroggs, second base Nico Ortiz, and at first base Kay Tassan. Left to right in your outfield, J.D. Shelton, Cutter Knowles, and James Tishner, and that's your starting lineups for your Eagles. Danny, we're about ready for some baseball.
Yep. Port Barre made the trek up from 190 up 49. You know, I'm familiar enough with Port Barre to know that I drive through it every time I go. Or I used to drive through it every time I go to Baton Rouge, but now we go through new roads. But you know, I got to make the stop. Where's the crackling place that?
Is it at Bork's? Is that
Bork's?
Yeah,
Yep,
is that how you pronounce it? I didn't know about it till
so
the coaches showed.
I have to make a stop. You know, we usually on that drive stopped at waited to Crotch Springs and stopped at Billy's.
Yeah.
But I'll have to make the stop there.
Yeah, that's right. So leading off for Port Barre, Ross Higdon with Seth Smith in your Lacasse Power on Deck circle. Looks like first pitch, Danny, is going to be right around 6:45. This is a semifinal matchup with their winner this going to play against Oakdale for district championship tomorrow. First pitch put in play. Let's see if James can get over there. He can't, so it's Riverside Hospital foul ball.
And hopefully that's what Peyton does most of the night. He gets ahead, able to work with some secondary pitches. I might have to go adjust that camera. I don't know if it's moving or what, but we'll figure it out.
Ooh, nice pitch there. Makes it 0-2 to Higdon. Good work there by Peyton.
And again, he was ahead. It looked like it went down a little bit, but was ahead and was able to go with that secondary pitch. Good breaking ball from Peyton.
0-2 here. Ball's put in play. Let's see if Cutter can get out there like he usually does. And he is, so that's out number one, Danny.
pitch from Peyton. Up in the zone. Kind of a waste pitch. We got him to chase it.
This brings up Smith with Metrojohn in your Lacasse Power on Deck circle. Pitch from Procil. Riverside Hospital foul. Oh, look at Coach with the snag there.
Oh, he bobbled it.
Did he?
Yeah. Big guy, you know. I was talking to him before the game, and I don't know if he played somewhere, but he's a big athletic-looking guy.
0-1 here. That's put in play out here to JD. Let's see if JD gets there. And he does. Good work there by JD.
That was another pitch that Peyton was able to get ahead. Looked like he went with something off speed. Smith was able to get enough of a barrel on it that carried out here. Of course, with the wind helped, but it wasn't hit bad for having him out front.
Metrojohn up now with Stout in your Lacasse Power on Deck circle. First pitch here from Peyton. Curveball strike. Peyton's feeling it right now, Danny.
He's filling up the zone. Like Smith tried to pass off some information to
Riverside Hospital foul ball there.
To Metrojohn before the at bat. He picked up something, tried to pass it along.
Quickly 0-2 here with 2 outs. Top of the first. Pitch here from Procil to Metrojohn. And the pitch. Got him. Sabine State Bank strikeout there for Peyton Procil. What do we have, Danny?
8-pitch inning from Peyton. 3 up, 3 down. Coming up for your Eagles, Scroggs, Ortiz, and Shelton.
You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Firehouse Subs just partnered with Hot Ones to create 2 new hook and ladder subs.
One with pickles marinated in Last Dab Reaper sauce to test yourself.
And a milder one with crispy garlic chips if tests aren't really your thing.
Find out how hot you like it for a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
Here we go, back at Eagles Nest. Reeve Scroggs leading off for your Eagles with Nico Ortiz near the Lacasse Power on Deck circle. Redo, right? That's how he said we call him. Redo. He's a big kid out there, number 8 for the Red Devils. First pitch from Redo to Scroggs. Rito. Excuse me. I'm saying that. Yeah, I'm saying that. It's on me. It's not on Danny. So, Rito. Rito. And he gets off to a 0-1 start here to Scroggs. Second pitch. Swing and strike there. Makes it 0-2. Like you said, Danny, he looks the part.
Yep. He likes to work quick. He's already got the ball back and ready to go. Reeves trying to.
Wonder if he's trained something on that last swing. He was trying to put it in the perch out here.
Reeves comes in hitting .288 on the season.
0-2 here from ball's put in play. Back up the middle. Oh, shortstop has it. Let's see what happens.
He throws it away.
His pass, so going to see. Wait, hold on to the bag there, yes. Reeves. Oh, they were being aggressive there, huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I heard somebody say go,
yeah.
but that
No, Coach Mason was telling him.
Yeah,
He was telling him.
I heard somebody saying go, but the ricochet catcher did a great job. Did his job. I think it surprised him a little bit when he looked up and saw Reeves running. So I don't know how they're going to score that. I'd probably give it a hit, but and an error on the throw.
Ortiz up the bat now with J.D. Shelton, the Casper on deck circle. Oh, put down the bunt.
Oh.
What if that was a missed signal there, Dean?
No, I don't know if it was a missed signal, but I don't know if Reeves got a good read on the ball, and it kind of popped up in the air a little bit.
Good point.
And he might have was making sure it got down before he took off.
Yeah, no, good observation. Good observation here. Brings up J.D. Shelton now with Peyton Procil near the Casper on deck circle. 1 out. Scroggs on second. Rito with a move back here. Scroggs back safely.
JD's hitting .352 on the season, leading the team. 2 triples, leading the team in triples as well.
Go ahead, go ahead. First pitch here to J.D. Rito. Ball 1 high. One 1-0 pitch here. Let's see if that gets out of play or if it's going to be in play.
Job from the first baseman there.
That's 2 big outs for this Port Barre Red Devil team. After your leadoff batter gets on second. So brings up Peyton Procil now with Lane Evans and Lacaz Power on deck circle.
Glad to have you back on the controls over there with the with the cameras, and I struggled a little bit, particularly early, and didn't get much better, but I got a little better until you showed back up last game.
Yeah, appreciate Waylon and Chris filling in for me as well. Back and listen to it. It was a good broadcast.
Oh, we talked okay.
Oh, yeah.
Just, you couldn't see it very well.
The old radio days. How's that sound?
Yeah. I got a face for radio.
That's a put in
Fly
play.
ball
Let's
in
see
the
what's
right
going to
field.
happen out here to the right fielder. Sun is in his eyes, but he does bring it down. So, Danny, what do we have?
No runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. Coming up for Port Barre, Stout, Bertrand, and Rito.
You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help.
Here we go. Back to the Eagles' nest here. Stout with Bertrand in your Lacaz Power on deck circle. Cleanup hitter here for the Red Devils. Peyton Procil. Said 8 pitches, huh, Danny?
Yep.
Swing and strike there for 0-1. That's a little bit different curveball than what we've been seeing from him.
Yeah, it's a little slower.
Yeah. 0-1 here from Pro Sale. Riverside Hospital foul ball makes it 0-2. He's filling up the zone, which is good.
Like I said, you're able to get to that secondary pitch, and of course he hadn't thrown one out of the zone yet, but he's able to throw it and not down the middle. And there's the first ball.
See the victorious Oakdale Warriors there in the bleachers behind the first base batter's box. Sabine State Bank strikeout right there for Peyton Prosell.
Peyton pitched. I think Peyton did pitch against them the last game, if I remember correctly.
Danny Senior screen there. That's the Oakdale Warriors. They're getting to enjoy this second semifinal with that victory already. Bertrand. Yes, Bertrand up the bat now. With Rito in your Lacaz Power Deck circle. Ball 1. No, strike. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Peyton did pitch the last game against them. Went full 7. Gave up 4 hits.
There's that hospital foul ball there over the field house.
He struck out 4, walked 2, no runs, threw 85 pitches. So he had a pretty efficient night that night against Port Barre. So it's not something they haven't seen before.
0-2 here. Got him. Sabine State Bank strikeout there for Peyton Prosell.
Had him fooled. His last 2 batters, both Smith, Stout and Bertrand, waved at the breaking ball.
Sorry, I didn't have one of his outs up there. So now we have 2 outs. And this is Rito with Ortiz in your Lacaz Power Deck circle. First pitch. Swing and strike there.
Pops the mitt from Peyton.
Oh, 1 here. Pulled a string on that one, yeah. Getting some encouragement from Cutter out here in center field.
Lynn would say you could hang a worm on that hook.
Ball. Speaking of that, a good friend of mine who does driving for us, he went to Indian Creek yesterday evening and did some brim fishing, caught a nice chinkapin. So it's about time, Danny.
I see the white perch.
Yeah. Oh, AP there with the gets it for that strikeout. So what do we have, Danny?
Peyton strikes out the side. Goes up. Port Barre goes up and down in order again. Coming up for your Eagles, Evans, Para, and Tishner.
You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today. Watch, cheer, celebrate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. .446 Sports, where Central Louisiana.
Senior third baseman Lane Evans up the bat now with Austin Para in your Lacaz Power Deck circle. Rito on the mound, bottom of the second. Ball 1 low. Good out there by Lane. Appreciate everybody out there watching us. Ball 2. YouTube, Facebook. Like and share. Subscribe to YouTube for us. Ball 3. 3-0.
The Eagles did not see Rito in this last game. I went and checked. They saw number 4, that's Ellis. He went the distance.
Ball outside, so it's LA Land Bank base on balls for Lane Evans.
Yep. Ellis went the distance, pitched 7th inning, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, all 3 of them earned. So this is unlike Port Barre did see Peyton last game. We did not see Rito.
Austin Pear up to bat now with James Tister in the Casper on deck circle. And that's a strike. Bottom of the zone, but it was in the zone. Man, we got to get this umpire meeting, this pregame meeting because of our cameras. Just joking. Don't. That's not a ball. Yeah, that's a.
We're out in left field. If we watch on our screen, we've got a better shot. But if we say something about pitches, we don't have the best angle, so we know. Anything we say, umpires, we apologize.
1-1 here. That's low. Makes it 2-1.
AP's moved down this lineup, and of course, first part of the year he was barreling balls up, hitting right at people. Moved down the lineup, and seems to have found some grass here and there. Always handles the bat well.
2-2.
Trying to advance the runner at the minimum. Productive at bat.
Ball's put in play here. Good snag there by. Oh, did he lose it?
He dropped it.
Okay. Yep. Sorry about that, folks. I was trying to follow the ball, and the ball was on the ground. So.
Yep. He went to make the transfer. Good stop from RT there. He did a good job getting to it, backhanded. Went to make the transfer to make the throw and dropped the ball. So E5.
James Tister up the bat now with Cooper Sullivan in the Cows power on deck circle.
See what Coach does here. See if he. Tister's a big bat. Glad to have him back in the lineup. See if he. Yep.
Of course, he's also a good athlete too. So he puts it on the ground, and he could possibly put a lot of pressure on him. You know, I don't like the way Kentucky necessarily plays ball, but boy, they sure do put a lot of pressure on you.
I mean, we talked about that. I mean, it's just you make the defense make a catch, make a throw, make another catch. It's tough.
Yep. There it is, put down. Let's see what happens here. Rito
did his job.
First base, good work there by Tischner. Advances Lane to third and AP to second. 1 out now.
And we talked about the bat flip from Dardar. I mean, number one, I agree with you. I'm not sure I was a fan of it, but at the end of a 3-game set, I'm sure there's been some chirping going on.
Oh, without a doubt.
And Migion probably is not the best.
Cooper Sullivan in Licaz power on deck circle. I mean, Cooper Sullivan up the bat now with Cutter Knowles in Licaz power on deck circle. That's a Riverside Hospital foul ball. And Officer DoorDash.
Out early tonight.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
I guess technically it's not early if we go by time.
Thank you, sir.
0-1 here to Coop. Swing and strike. There was a good pitch by Rito.
Everybody don't know that Chris just brought us our supper tonight. Officer DoorDash is making the delivery. And he gets on the mic ever so often, so we'll probably get him on here in a minute.
0-2 here to Sullivan.
Another productive at bat we're looking for from.
Strikeout there. So that brings up Cutter Knowles, senior center fielder Cutter Knowles. With Reeves Scroggs and Licaz power on deck circle.
Cutter's been swinging the bat well lately. If you're going to 2-out hit here, we couldn't get it come through last inning, but runners at second and third. Something find the grass. Something on the ground to get, but Cutter can beat it out too.
That's a ball. Makes it 1-0. And you mentioned numerous times this season, Danny, how well this team has done with 2 outs.
Yep.
Scoring runs on with 2 outs. So that's ball 2.
Another big thing. Cutter can get on. Let's turn his lineup over here from top of the lineup.
We're in the bottom of the second inning. Yes, it was a late start because of the first game. 2-0 here. That's going to be ball 3. Makes it 3-0.
I'm pretty sure the take is on. He might be going to take 2 pitches.
3-0 with the 3-0 pitch here. L.A. Land Bank base on balls there. It must have been a little outside, so good work there by Cutter Knowles to load the base here. Brings up Reeves Scroggs with Nico Ortiz in your LaCaz Power Deck circle.
I gave Reeves a hit that first inning because I thought he beats that out even with a good throw, but they gave him an error. So
Oh, man.
this home scorekeeper here, I don't ever. But he barrels a lot of balls up. We're looking for something good here.
Oh, that one's coming out this
it's
way,
gonna be-
but it's going to be called. Oh. He hit it hard, but what do we have, Danny?
The Eagles strand 2 on no hits, no runs. After 2, 0-0. Coming up from Port Barre, Artigue, Smith, and Ellis.
You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
There's a reason why more of your friends and neighbors talk about their cataract surgery at Wallace Eye Associates. They know our tradition of eye excellence spans decades. They also know how committed we are to our local community. If you're ready to have your vision restored through modern cataract surgery, call us to schedule your annual cataract evaluation. When it's time for cataract surgery, there's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Top of the 3rd inning here.
You on?
Yeah, I'm on.
I'm on.
All right.
Ortigue with Smith in your LaCaz Power Deck circle. Peyton Procell.
Chris, pretty good pitchers duel going through the first 2 at least.
Peyton looks real good.
Yep.
Throwing lots of strikes. He
Yeah.
had a real productive first inning. Had 8 pitches with 3 outs, all strikes. Didn't throw a ball the first inning.
That's a Riverside Hospital foul ball for 0-1.
Couldn't ask for better weather.
No, I thought we was going to get.
Ball's put in play. Let's see if it's going to be Nico or if it's going to be Tishner. Looks like Nico with the put out there.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to rain a little bit earlier at least from the forecast. Yesterday was looking like possibly rain today, but it didn't make it up here. It's hanging around down in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, I see where they pushed the LSU game back an hour.
Yeah.
Smith up to bat now with Ellis in your LaCaz Power Deck circle. Pitch here by Peyton Procell. Ball's put in play. Looks like it's going to be Nico again. Nico to drop it. Looks like his cleat got
dirt.
I think his cleat got caught in the turf there. Yeah. The turf demon got him.
Yeah, that was pretty awkward looking through the screen.
First base runner for Port Barre.
Ellis up to bat now with Higdon in your LaCaz Power Deck circle.
Peyton can throw a double play ball right here. Normally pretty good defense from the Eagles.
First pitch here. Looks like strike 1.
Jordan get to the end of the season and his grass is turning green finally.
Final home game, it'd be nice and green.
0-1 here. Oh, back pick there. See, he's back safe. Smith is back safe, so makes it 1-1. One thing about the perch, Danny, we are the official smoking section. 1-1 here from Peyton Procell to Ellis. Bunt put down. Let's see what he does here. Across to Cade for 1-3 put out.
As Billy Bean said in Moneyball, if they're going to give you an out, pick it up and take it. So that does move a runner in scoring position for Port Barre with the leadoff hitter coming up.
Coach LaRue got his truck washed.
I was fixing to say.
Got a detail looking real sharp.
Back-to-back trips up to Shreveport. He probably want to represent a little bit. This reminds me, Cohen had a big outing on Friday night. You know,
they got to witness that. They were down there for that, right?
Yep.
Or up there for that.
Yep. I told him, I said, look, I told Waylon, I said, if you're going to wear a uniform that ugly, you better win. So he said, yeah, he was going up Saturday. Waylon says, I'm not going to have to see that uniform. And then Cohen texted him, Dad, we're wearing the ugly uniform again because we're winning every time we wear it.
Baseball player is superstitious.
Superstitious.
Strike one there to Higdon.
Gets ahead of Higdon. Higdon flew out to center field first time up.
Smith in your Lacast power deck circle. 0-1 here from Procell.
Nope.
Ball's hit. That's a good base hit there. See what happens here. So over through the cutoff, but the runner didn't score. Now we're running on second and third. What happened there in that play, Danny?
Talking about the bat or
Yep.
the play? I mean, he just got a ball up. Too good a pitch, and Higdon was able to get a barrel on it. JD come up throwing. Hard hit ball, so the runner was going to have a hard time scoring anyway. Smith flew out to left field last time up.
Good pitch there by Peyton. Yeah, it was hard for me to see what Higdon was doing around at first, but he must not have checked up. He must have been on the move the whole time.
That's good base running. You see that ball go through.
That striker ball.
I think it was outside.
Okay.
1-1.
1.
Smith hit that little flare out here to left field that had him off balance, but he put a barrel on it in the first. Trying to pitch around this.
Ball's up in there. Let's see if Lane
stay
can
in
get over
play.
there.
Out of play.
Yep.
Right on top of the dugout. So Riverside Hospital foul ball. Still going to be, no, it's going to be 1-2 now. Yeah, that's a big pitch here.
Yeah, they've been able to keep Menard at bay with runners in scoring position first 2 innings. So see if Menard can return the favor.
This is a 2-3 seed. Menard, Holy Savior Menard's a 2 seed in district. Port Barre a 3 seed, and the winner of this advances to tomorrow night's championship game against a 4 seed Oakdale Warriors. 1-2
Breaking
here.
pitch. Nope.
Riverside Hospital foul ball straight back.
Had him fooled with that curveball so far. He tries to waste it.
Must have got a piece of Austin.
Yeah. Umpire's giving him a little time.
That don't feel good.
No. Not that I know a lot about it, but I was trying to play a couple games.
1-2 from, it's like Peyton. There we go. Now he's getting set. 1-2 from Procell. Got him.
What a
Sabine
pitch.
fake strikeout there. What do we have, Danny?
So Peyton pitches around an error and a 2-out single to leave both those runners stranded. Going to the bottom of the third. Coming up for your Eagles, Ortiz, Shelton, and Procell.
You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
Hey guys, Justin here with Lacaz Outdoor. Spring has sprung. That means the grass is growing and gardens need to be planted. We've got everything you need from the smallest tractor, little 25 horses, all the way up to the 55 horse tractors, a full line of implements to go with those. for your yard. We've got everything from the little MZ Rambler up to the big commercial units. We've got some package deals we can put together on mowers. We are going to be running some specials at some point during the month of March. You need to come in and see what those are all about. I've got over 200 mowers in stock, about 30 or 40 tractors in stock, so we pretty much can match up whatever your need is. We've got equipment for you. McCaz Outdoors should be your first stop and your last stop for all things bad boy. Come see.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for...
Nico Ortiz. Nico Ortiz up to bat now with J.D. Shelton in the Cas Power on deck circle. Looks like a ball there.
Nico 0 for 1. He attempted the sacrifice in the first, but didn't go through.
Riverside Hospital foul ball makes it 1-1.
Was you watching that, Chris?
Yeah.
I thought that was a tough read for when he kind of popped it up in the air a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I seen Reeves. He said he had it up.
Yeah, and that's what I suspected, that he was too close to the bag to be able to go when it got down.
It's just one of those things. You see the ball up, and you're taught from T-ball all the way up.
Yeah.
Ball goes up off the bat.
And it's probably easier to tell from out here at this angle.
2-2 now from Rito.
It is right behind the pitcher and the batter. So
because it wasn't far out in front of the plate.
2-2 here to Ortiz. Ball's put in play. Oh.
Safe.
Good work there by Ortiz to run out. So, did Rito?
It did. He tipped off his glove and probably slowed it down enough to help Nico get to first base. It's a hit for Nico, as far as I'm concerned. We'll see about the official scoring, but I don't know how you don't give that a hit.
J.D. Shelton up the bat now with Peyton Procell and LaCaz Power on deck circle. Take advantage of these opportunities, gentlemen.
Let's get it. Got to get it down, gentlemen.
It's good athletic play there by Bertrand.
Execution, though, you gotta be able to. Coach Jordan's gonna have some talking points with the guys, regardless of the outcome. Going forward, you got to execute whenever given the opportunity.
Peyton Procell up the bat now with Lane Evans in your LaCaz Power on deck circle.
Peyton flew out to right field. 0 for 1. Good pitch. Yeah. Sharp breaking ball.
0-1 here to Procell from Rito. Pitch. Ball 1. Nico Ortiz still on first base. Don't know if it was considered a hit or not.
Oh, that's a hit all day long.
I agree. But
well, we thought Reeves was going
to hit up the middle. I thought he beats that out regardless of the throw. I gave him an error. I gave him a hit and error on the throw, but they advanced a second. But
2-1 here to Peyton.
That's a good pitch.
Yeah, I think he wanted that one. He's leaning back.
Peyton probably setting fastball, but especially now when it was 2-1.
2-2 here. Ortiz goes back because the pitch to Procell. Riverside Hospital foul ball, straight back. Chris, is that your radio? Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I just make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah. Just making sure I'm not
it's
hearing voices. So.
Chris, did you make the funeral yesterday?
No, I didn't get a chance to go.
2-2 here to Procell from Rito. Let's see what happened. Yep, it's going to be.
Out of play.
Yep, Riverside Hospital foul ball there.
Long-time Rapides Parish Sheriff.
Couldn't ask for a better man, person, boss. He's hired me from Calgary Parish when he started the SRO program. And
2-2 here.
Yeah, that's fine as long as he's consistent with it. Peyton's going to be asking for that pitch probably at some point.
So that's 2 outs now.
he had the wisdom years long before we needed deputies and schools. He set a precedent.
Lane Evans puts the ball in play here. Let's see. Third base across. Oh, gets through. See
We
Nico.
might score this one. Yep,
Nico's
we gotta
rounding.
Yep.
See Nico coming in. See him in your screen there. Scores. Lane Evans on second base.
Goes down as an E5. Scores a run. We'll take it after the first 2 innings having runners in scoring position. We'll take it however we can get it.
One of the very few taxes that I voted for in my lifetime, Chris.
Appreciate you.
I think that's a very important thing to, and now that I get to know some of you guys and coaching for 25 years, although I was a non-faculty coach, just seeing the interaction that our resource officer at Grace had. I mean, he was just an extension of the faculty administration, and I'm sure you do the same here. 1-0 here to Austin Parra with James Tishner near Lacaz Brown deck circle. Oh, I'm sorry, Austin Parra. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had it right.
AP's 0 for 1. He hit a ground ball at third base. He reached base on the air. Good position for Pelston to come up to bat right here. One of your reliable batters. Oh, that's going to get down.
Yep, yes, it does.
So we
Good
have the
work
whole
there.
lane up. That ball was hit well enough into left field. It wasn't hit hard, but well enough that Lane wasn't going to be able to score.
Job AP. So Lane Evans on third. Austin Parra on first. Still 2 outs. Brings up James Tishner with Cooper Sullivan in Lacaz Power deck circle.
James is no official at bat. He sacrificed his last time up. Been swinging a decent bat since he's come back. See if he can find a barrel here.
We do have a courtesy runner for AP. Yep, that's number. It's Everett Humphreys. So Humphreys is your courtesy runner for the catcher. Wouldn't doubt if we don't see a pickoff move here, Danny. Nope. Good swing there by Tishner. Makes it 0-1.
Jordan liked to hang a crooked number up here.
Ball 1, so 1-1. That's another run, Danny, that your Eagles score with 2 outs.
Yep.
So they're keeping that trend going. 1-1 here from Rito. 2-1. Good eye there by Tishner. Saw Ali, my mind just went blank whenever I just said it. 2-1. He drove up here right before while we were 2-2. Eddie.
Eddie Butterfield.
Yep, Case's dad. Yep,
Yep.
Eddie. Yep. Saw him pull up.
I think the breeze is picking up.
2-2 here. Good eye there. And
Well
Humphreys
done.
is off.
Well done from the catcher there to keep that in front. Not sure Lane goes or not, but he did a good job.
Now we got 2 ducks.
That wind is
Close.
picking up and blowing straight out to left now instead of out to center.
Left my glove in the truck.
Big 2-out hit here, James.
Okay.
Good eye.
LA Land Bank base on balls there for Tishner. I'm going to field the bases. Brings up Cooper Sullivan with Cutter Knowles near the Cavs power on deck circle.
Coop's 0 for 1.
He's out of the windup this time. Ball 1. Get out of there, Coop.
You might have the take signal right here.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Good ball.
Yeah, I think he's feeling more comfortable with his breaking ball right now than he is with his fastball.
He's able to control it a little bit better.
Yeah. 1-1 here to Sullivan from Burrito. That's low. Good out of there, Coop. Makes it 2-1.
Saw that Friday night with Case and Evans. He couldn't throw a basketball over the plate.
Curveball changeup, he could.
2-1 here.
There it is again.
Good eye there. Makes it
Good
3-1.
It's a good pitch, but good take.
Tell you what, Humphreys is he's about 10 feet from third base.
Nobody's holding him on.
Yeah, once he gets his lead. So if that ball's hit
sneak
through.
back in and get a back pick on him, then Coach Jordan might be upset.
Good eye there. That's an RBI.
Good at bat, Coop.
Good work there, Coop. See Lane walking in.
It's that crooked number.
Good work there, Coop. So
Get a little bit bigger crooked number here.
Yep.
Rito's still going to go out of the windup. This brings Cutter Knowles up to bat with Reeves Scroggs in the Cavs power on deck circle.
Cutter walked his last time up.
Pitch here. Called that a
strike.
Okay. Humphreys at third. Tishner is second. Cooper at first. Ball's put in play. That's going to be some pressure here.
First baseman takes it by himself. So
he did. What do we have, Danny?
So the Eagles pick up 2 runs on 2 hits with 2 runners left on base. Coming up for Port Barre in the top of the 4th. Metrojean, Stout, and Bertrand.
You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
I just haven't met you yet. I might have to wait, I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever you are, whenever it's right, you'll come out of nowhere and into my life. And I know that
Here we go. Top of the 4th inning here. Port Barre up to bat. This is Metrojean with Stout near the Cavs power on deck circle. First pitch here from Peyton Procell. Strike 1.
Work ahead. Work ahead.
Yep.
What you want.
Get like we talked about earlier. Gets to get to that secondary pitch when you're ahead. Metrojean was the strikeout victim in the first.
That one was low and low outside. 1-1. It's like Oakdale's calling it an evening, Danny.
Yeah.
Good pitch there by Peyton. Makes it 1-2.
Drive back down 165 to Oakdale. Come back tomorrow.
Slow down through Woodworth, Fort Hill,
I'm sure they're well aware of
Glenmore.
McNary.
All the above.
Metrojean there stays alive. Tell you what, I like I like this is going to be an oxymoron, I think is what the word is, but I like the chicken from the Burger Inn. Riverside Hospital foul ball straight back there.
Had him out in front of that breaking ball, but he was able to hold on.
Pitch. The Riverside Hospital foul ball.
Mowat's still open down there?
That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the Burger Inn now.
Yeah. 1-2. Oh, golfed that one up. Worked there by Lane to.
Stupid. Atta baby, Lane.
See, I like that. I like that, Chris. It's a scoop now. It's not a dig.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking
It's
about.
all the same, man.
It's a dig on dirt,
Yep.
and it's a scoop on the turf.
Thank you. That has been the debate I've been
you
having.
still have got to dig it out off the turf.
No, I like it. I like the scoop.
Scoop it out.
Of course, I'm not the analyst, but I like it. This brings up Stout with
I
Bertrand.
mean, I
in the
think it's
Cast
both,
politics.
but I mean, you know.
But good job there by Lane to keep his body behind it, knock it down. And of course, he had
Mr. Reliable over there at first base,
Yeah.
Mr. Tossan.
0-1 here.
I think earlier on Nico's ball was the first ball I seen that he did not make a play on.
That probably was more shock than anything else.
Well, I mean, sure, it wasn't a good hop from where
Right.
the angle where
Right.
Nico was throwing it from. It kind of spiked on him.
Yep.
Well,
1-2.
that breaking ball is working.
Full moon tonight, looks like. Do we want to attempt the sky color, Danny, or no?
Well, for that pitch.
Nothing creative?
No, I can't come. Everything comes back to Lynn's oyster blue.
Oh,
foul ball.
another
Do you
foul
hang on
ball,
it?
Yeah.
Or robin's egg blue.
Oh, me. Yeah. It's a beautiful night. Like I said, without that breeze, it might be a little sticky out here tonight.
It was a little muggy earlier.
Yeah, it was.
That breeze kind of picked up. It feels pretty good right now.
Working on the garden earlier, so we was out there a little sticky. Got the fig tree and.
Oh, guess what we had Sunday, Danny, at the curve?
What's that?
It's fig trees.
Yeah, nice.
We ended up getting some. Appreciate everybody that came out to support our local nurseries for the nursery festival, and this past Saturday for our St. Jude's ball 3. Our St. Jude's plant sale, where a DYN everything sold. 10% of the proceeds went to St. Jude's for Saturday. 3-2 here. Another play here to Lane. Oh, that one was tough. That's a tough play to. He did knock it down to keep it a single.
Handcuffed him on the backhand, and popped straight up. Luckily, the first one was able to knock it down. It bounced right straight back up to him. That one bounced over his head.
So this is Stout up the bat with no.
Bertrand.
No, I'm sorry, Bertrand up the bat with Rito in your look has power on deck circle.
Bertrand 0 for 1. He was a strikeout victim in the second.
That's coming out this way. JD's making a play back for it. Good work there by JD.
Yep.
So why do you? All right. So whenever you see that, you basically you get halfway, because if it gets by him, you're pretty much going to score.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
or at least it probably advanced to the
third.
To the third,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean that's not a tag situation.
Okay, gotcha. I'm just sitting there thinking, once you get a beat on it, if you could possibly tag up and advance a second, but I got you.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're only standing on second with one out now instead of third, that coach is probably not happy about that.
Gotcha. Oh, throw over there. Is that the first? I know it's the first one tonight, but is that the first attempt that Peyton's had all year on our broadcast?
I can't remember.
Should have been here for the first game.
Strike one there.
They were first base every other pitch.
Well, that was Oakdale?
Oakdale.
Yeah, well, with the left-hander, that's a little.
Rito's a 0 for 1. He was a strikeout in the second as well.
1-1 there, 1-1. Ortiz in your look has power on deck circle. Port Barre making Peyton work this inning. Pitch. Good pitch there, makes it 1-2.
He's talking earlier, Chris. Rito, pitcher, of course, that bat right now, he's a bus guy. He gets off the bus first. He's a big athletic kid.
Yeah. And he hit one off the wall here last year, or 2 years ago. I don't know if they played here last year, but that's what Coach Marks was saying, that he hit one off the wall here.
1-2 here. Let's see if Peyton. Nope, Rito steps out.
Yeah,
What are we thinking here? The deuce, number 2 here.
Go the
1-2. It's pitcher's count, so he probably does maybe go something off speed out of the zone.
off speed, up and in, either or, whatever he feels comfortable.
Oh, that's a good piece of hitting. Let's see if James can get there. Nope.
He might be.
Nope.
He got a little bit too much juice on that one.
Good job from Peyton there. Would have had a play at.
Good throw. He was.
Yeah, would have had a play.
Would have been a play.
So now we have runners on second and third. So that's what a single and advances on through?
Yep.
Okay. So Rito at second with Bertrand at third. I'm sorry, Stout at third. And this brings up Ortiz.
That's
with
aggressive
Smith.
base running too.
Yeah. He that ball's in front of you. You see it down. 2 outs. Of course, he was probably running on contact, but.
Courtesy runner looks like number 18 for Port Barre. And that is Kobe Johnson. Oh, I appreciate them putting the Johnson boy in and not some of these other tough last names. Pitch there makes it.
Some of them South Louisiana names, Nick.
Yes.
Metrojean was the first time I've seen that one. So Ortiz is 0 for 1. He flew out to Nico in the third.
Swing and strike there. I have 6. I have 1, 2. All right. Yep. Okay. See if Peyton can get out of this jam again.
I believe I'll come back with a fastball with that swing
Yep.
he had there. Don't,
Yep.
don't speed his bat up with the breaking ball.
1, 2 here from Procell, and he's in the windup.
Good job from AP back there behind the plate.
Yep, good work there. Makes it 2-2. Deuce is wild here.
It's the pitch you want to get him on right here. 2-2. Don't want to go 3-2.
Thinking fastball again, Chris?
Yes, sir. Bust him in.
2-2 pitch, 2 outs.
Must have been out.
Makes it full.
First base is open, but like to get it out here.
Got a lefty on deck, looks like.
And that would be Smith on deck, who's the DH. 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he steps off. See that in your A&A pitch cam. For our sponsors. Oh, there's that hospital foul. I thought that was coming out here to left field, gentlemen.
It looked like it was coming out.
Jason Tarver from Sabine State Bank watching the broadcast tonight. Appreciate his support of 446 Sports. 3-2 here. 2 outs. The pitch. Ball's putting play to Lane. Lane across.
Good job.
Another good scoop there by Kate.
Mr. Reliable.
What do we have, Danny?
Port Barre Lestrands 2 on 2 hits. Coming up for your Eagles. We'll go back to the top of the lineup for Scroggs, Ortiz, and Shelton.
You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
Everybody dancing all night long. Everybody dancing.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let
Reeve Scroggs up the bat here in the bottom of the fourth. Nico Ortiz near the Cavs power on deck circle. Ball one.
Still putting down that jalapeno from the Babineau burger.
And that's a good Babineau burger.
Yeah, with the cheese and the jalapenos, you don't really need condiments.
That's right. Appreciate the porch crew for feeding us. 2-0 here.
Good pitch.
Swing and strike.
He's got his breaking ball working.
He pulled the string on that one a little bit.
I'm sorry.
He's pitched, so far he's pitched 3 innings. Gave up 2 hits, 2 runs. Neither one of those were earned, though. A couple errors led to that. 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. He's thrown 59 pitches now through. That's number 60.
Okay. Tonight at Texas Roadhouse, I know we're here, but if you are out and about, you can go tell you after this pitch, 3-1, 3-2. You can go tell them that you're there eating to support the LV 5K, Lauren Vaughn 5K, and some of the proceeds will go to that foundation. Marlene's going to go by there and eat supper and pick me up lunch for tomorrow. Swing and strike right there. So Scroggs goes down.
Rito still has some good stuff going.
Then they also have the LV 5K run this week, Saturday at Alexandria Senior High.
Nico 1 for 2. He attempted sacrifice in the first.
Ball one inside.
Singled his last time. Single scored a run. That's one you coach probably wouldn't mind him wearing.
Turn your hip into it and rub it on the way to first base.
2-0 now. So we're saying that probably after this inning, Rito will have over 70 pitches.
More than likely. He's at 64 right now.
Okay. 2-0 here. 3-0.
It's a good take from Nico. It's a good looking breaking ball.
3-0 pitch here from Rito. That's a strike one right down the middle. See what he does here. 3-1 pitch. High and inside. Nico Ortiz with a LA Land Bank base on balls there. Good work there by that young man. Brings up J.D. Shelton. Peyton Procell near the Casper on deck circle. I do not think he's going to be trying to sacrifice bunt here.
Not the situation, but Coach Jordan, if it was a different situation, maybe. But after that last bunt attempt,
right,
he is 0 for 2. Flew out to left field, center field, and popped up to the catcher on the attempted sacrifice.
First pitch. Ball.
Good block by the catcher.
Yeah.
Keep the ball in front.
It didn't get far enough away.
Keep the runner from advancing.
Yeah, Bertrand's been solid back there all night. 1-0 pitch here to J.D. And the pitch. Ball low makes it 2-0. Keep him working, gentlemen.
We'll take until we get a strike.
Briggs Carbo, boys basketball coach for Willis-Avery Menard, is on scene tonight. 2-0 pitch here. Ball 3 makes it 3-0.
Definitely got the take signal here.
Nico Ortiz on first, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Eagles on top 2-0 over Port Barre Red Devils. And the pitch. Ball 4, another LA Land Bank base on balls. That's for J.D. Shelton.
I wonder if we're going to have a
mound visit.
Yeah, I would think that a little longer than what I probably would have, but
8 of his last 9 pitches have been out of the strike zone.
Okay, so what's Jordan talking to Peyton about here?
Peyton's
guys?
an aggressive hitter, and he's probably telling him, "Look, if he grooves something, you go ahead. But if it's not there, we gotta take." Chris,
Tell him he's threw 8 out of 9 balls. So, but if it's right down the middle, take your hack at it.
yeah, I mean, I think it's going to have to be there for. And that was probably the conversation. It's like, look, this guy's struggling to find the zone. So if he's going to throw you a fastball right down the middle, go ahead and take your hack. But otherwise, let's make it be perfect.
That's ball 1 from Rito. So
come with a breaking ball there.
Yeah, and like I said, he don't have any confidence in his fastball.
Lane Evans in the Lacaz power on deck circle. Ortiz at second. J.D. Shelton at first. So good speed on the base paths. 1-0 pitch here to Peyton. Ball 2. You telling him that bat better stay on the shoulder?
If I was over there, that's Coach Roy used to tip his cap. That was our take signal.
2-0 here from Rito. Like you were talking about, Danny, you've called it all night. He gets a strike with the with the curveball.
Of course, Coach Lambright used to have signals. When Danny Fletcher was there, we didn't have many signals with Coach Fletcher on the first base. Hey, Dan.
2-1.
Oh,
wow. Just foul.
He was hunting on that one.
Yeah.
It was, hey, Dan. Hey, Dan. And then give me a shake of the head. Like, that's a take sign. Get to first base. Hey, Dan. He can give me 2 fingers up. Go on second pitch. we didn't have much signals with Coach Fletcher.
2-2 here from Rito.
That ball there, you score 2 right there.
It was torched.
Riverside Hospital foul ball. Let's see if that gets out of play.
First
Nope.
baseman.
That goes to first base. There we go. So it's not a Riverside Hospital foul ball.
Little infield fly.
Sorry there. This little camera screen I'm looking at.
Yeah, I've struggled with that all last week trying to find. Of course, I'm looking through glasses and myself, and I'm nearsighted. So if I had looked down at that screen, I couldn't see anything because my glasses.
So Danny, we're right where we want them. We have 2 outs, right where we want them here. Lane Evans up the bat with Austin Perry in the Lacaz power on deck circle. Oh, looks like Nico's going to advance here.
That's big.
Yep.
Another pitch like that could possibly get a run in.
Nico and Tishner advance. That's ball. Or did he
That's
swing?
right. He swung that.
That's right. That's right.
Lane's 0 for 1. He walked in the second, and he was safe on a error in the third and scored a run.
2 runners in scoring position. Ducks on the pond here. If anybody knows anything about ducks on the pond, it would be Lane. So let's get them home here. That was a good fastball.
Yeah. Well, he was guessing something else, I think.
But 0-2 here from Rito to Evans. Good work there, Lane. Battling Riverside Hospital foul ball. A true one, not the
infield fly.
Yeah, not the infield fly. Riverside Hospital foul ball that 0-2 here. 2 outs. And the pitch. Good eye there. Lane makes it 1-2. Ortiz and Shelton and on the base paths. Rito with the 1-2 pitch here to Evans. Another good eye. 2-2. Making him work. Making him work. go. Deuces wild lane. Ducks on the pond. And the pitch. That's going to be a Riverside Hospital foul ball over here, but good work there. Battling. Two-two pitch here from Rito. Another Riverside Hospital foul ball. Be alive over there. Young man's got 2 foul balls right now, Danny.
Guarantee if it was giving away snow cones, there'd be more kids out there running for foul balls.
That's right. 2-2 pitch here, 2 outs. Ball's put in play. Let's see what happens here. Cross.
Nope.
Oh, he's dropped it.
Safe.
That means
it's
there's
2 runs. Both runs scored. Good prop from JD.
JD never checked up.
Yep.
Good work there by Nico Ortiz and JD Shelton. Sorry I didn't get him on the screen, but now it makes it 4-0 your Eagles. The bottom of this 4th.
E3 from, I think that was a catchable ball from the first baseman. He just dropped it. But we'll take it.
Austin Pear up the bat now with James Tishner in the Lacaz on deck circle.
Up to this point right now, Port Barre has actually out-hit us 3-2, but they lead the error column. So that means we're leading the run column.
That's a deep foul ball out there towards the batting cages from Austin Pear. Makes it 0-1.
Lane was off, or is he just
he thought that was getting down, Danny. He thought that was getting down.
He's getting his wind sprints.
0-1 here to AP.
Good pitch.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he's got real good control of his off speed. Just don't have the feel for it right now on the fastballs.
0-2 here to Austin Pear. And the pitch.
There it is.
Let's see if that gets into play.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Lane.
You're working yourself, buddy.
Had to shut the Jets down.
Need that air brake from Mr. Parr up in the press box.
Still 0-2 here from Rito. The pitch. Way to battle. That's a shot coming out here.
Lane, you got to be able to see that one, man.
He wasn't about half.
Danny, he's not gonna chance it. He does not want to be standing on second base if he's supposed to be on third. Oh, 2 again to AP. 2 outs. Good out of there. Good block there by Bertrand. Makes it 1-2.
Good read from Lane.
You wouldn't have gassed himself the first last 3 pitches. He might have can advance right there.
1-2 here from AP. I mean, 2 AP from Rito. Pitch. That may get down. Let's see.
Right at the center fielder.
Yep. Unfortunate there.
Took about 3 steps back, and
the Eagles do pick up 2 runs on no hits. 1 runner left on base. Through 4, your Eagles lead 4-0. Coming up for Port Barre, Smith, Ellis, and Higdon.
You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today. Watch, cheer, celebrate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. 446 Sports, where Central Louisiana comes to play.
Here we go. Top of the, man, I need to get my innings reset. Top of the fifth inning here.
Peyton come back out for his 5th inning work. So far, he's pitched 4, only giving up 3 hits.
That's going to be a shot
Yeah,
there. It's going to get down. First leadoff batter, Danny, I think, this game,
Yeah.
maybe.
So
Just talking about how spoiled we are out here with the fantastic food, and then we hear what the menu's going to be like Monday.
senior night.
Mm-hmm. Austin Ellis up to bat now with Ross Higdon in the Cas Power Deck Circle. Reminds me I need to get Coach Jordan's senior information, bios.
Yeah.
We're going to try to set up a camera, our first base camera. We'll try to set it up on home plate when the parents walk towards with their senior, and hopefully we'll be going simultaneous with the bio.
Peyton can pitch around a little trouble here.
High and inside to Ellis. Danny, looks like number 2, which would be Adrich Barker, I think is, or maybe Andrew, probably Andrew Barker was in the bullpen for Port Barre.
Peyton has had some adversity, but it's usually been with 2 out, so he's got a 4-run lead though. So we're still at this point trying to throw strikes, don't have to strike anybody out. Get out of this inning with a lead still.
1-0 pitch. Oop. Back pick attempt there from Para.
9-hole hitter here, down 2-0. It's not where he wanted to be, so see if he can regroup and just throw strikes.
Oh, that was a great play there. He had faked the bunt.
We'll see if we can get him thrown out here. Good throw gets him. Runners advance the second, too. Well done from Ellis there.
Yeah, that was I mean, you could see it. He faked it. He was sacrificing, and Lane came up to cover the bunt, and he pulled it back. I mean, slapped it past him. And looks like we also have a pinch runner in for third base here. That's, I think, Haji. It's hard to read out here with no lights and the light print here, but still to reset. We have second and third, no outs, Port Barre. Peyton steps off, and this is
Higdon up, leadoff hitter.
Yep, Higdon up the bat with Smith in your Cas Power Deck Circle.
Higdon's 1 for 2. He flew out to center field, singled his last time up.
Getting ahead this time. That's good. Riverside Hospital foul ball.
4-run lead. We'd probably still trade an out, run for an out right here. Goal trying to keep the crooked number off the board.
Ball 1, 1-1.
I don't know if that was a safety squeeze or if
do have some speed on third base.
yeah.
Oh, see what happens here. That's to Scruggs. That's good work there.
Yep, that was well done from Peyton. Jammed him with a fastball. Didn't advance the runner, so good work.
Let's bring Smith up with Metrojohn in your Cas Power Deck Circle.
Smith 0 for 2. He flew out to left field, struck out his last time. Take another one right now.
Strike 1.
Again, looked like a safety squeeze, but needing more than one. I would think that they're trying to get a big inning here, but maybe just trying to break the seal.
1-1. This is Seth Smith. Sorry, I forgot that there's 2 Smiths. So
infield playing back. We're gonna
Riverside Hospital foul ball right into the ground, makes it 1-2.
we're gonna take the out if given the opportunity, instead of cutting down the runner.
And the pitch. Got him. Sabine State Bank strikeout there for Peyton Procell.
Way to battle from Peyton. Still got opportunity for Port Barre, so he can't breathe easy yet, but he could be one pitch out of this inning.
Metro John with Stout near the Cas Power on deck circle. Wind still blowing out, but not quite as well, I don't know. The flag looks like it's not quite as loud in our mics. Looks like it might have went more out of the southwest here, Danny.
Metro John's 0 for 2, struck out, grounded out to third.
1-0 pitch here from Peyton. Gosh, I was about to say got him, but I don't know. A little excited here. 1-1 here. One pitch.
Yep.
Gave it to him, so
Pitch,
1-2. One, two here from Procell to Metro John. Got him. Sabine State Bank strikeout. I don't know if you see.
I saw the demonstrative from the umpire, but what a job from Peyton after giving up back-to-back singles to start this inning off. He comes back and strikes out the last two, leaves two stranded, through 5 at 4.5. 4-0 Eagles. Coming up for your Eagles in the bottom of the 5th is Tishner, Sullivan, and Knoll.
You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
There's a reason why more of your friends and neighbors talk about their cataract surgery at Wallace Eye Associates. They know our tradition of eye excellence spans decades. They also know how committed we are to our local community. If you're ready to have your vision restored through modern cataract surgery, call us to schedule your annual cataract evaluation. When it's time for cataract surgery, there's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Here we go, bottom of the 5th inning. James Tishner up the bat with Cooper Sullivan in the Cas Power on deck circle. Looks like Redo still out there. It's ball 1.
James is no official bat tonight. He has a sacrifice and a walk.
Redo's 1-0 pitch. Good attempt there by Tishner, 1-1.
Rito's 92nd pitch. Looks like Lane's going to get in the bullpen, I think.
Rito's 1-1 here. Riverside Hospital foul ball right off the top of the press box, makes it 1-2. One, two here from Rito. Pitch. I don't know where that one missed, but Port Barre crowd did not like that one.
Of course, they got the same angle we do, so right. I don't know. If somebody behind on plate's complaining, then we'll. Yep. Tishner knew that one.
Looks like that curveball, Danny. Just like you said, he just can't find a spot with the fastball, but he He'll get him with the curveball. That brings up Cooper Sullivan with Cutter Knowles and Lacaz Power on deck circle.
Cooper's 0 for 1. Strikeout, a walk.
First pitch here to Coop. Ball's put in play. Let's see what's going to be trouble. Let's see.
Well done for first baseman and third baseman there.
Yeah, good work there by Ortigue. For out number 2.
He charged that, got it on a good hop, made a run on a throw on the run. First baseman had to adjust. He stepped across with his inside foot and was able to make the play at first.
Cutter Knowles with a bunt attempt for 0-1. Reeves Scroggs on the Lacaz Power on deck circle.
Cutter's 0 for 1. Walk. And grounded out to the first baseman.
Strike 2. Or did he call that a ball?
I think he called it a ball.
Okay. 1-1 then.
I think.
We'll know after this pitch. It's a ball there.
I don't think Mr. Parra knew either because we're checking the
They actually control that in the dugout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was telling me that the other day. Those are there. It's 1-2.
Still not sure he called that strike, but we'll see.
And the pitch here. Riverside Hospital foul ball.
That don't change anything.
Right, that's right. That's right. It's just a habit to look back at the scoreboard.
Well, I was looking too. I wasn't mad.
Here we go from Rito.
That's strike 3.
Yep,
So
so
we were right. It was
Yep.
1-2.
So, Danny, what do we have?
So for the first time tonight, the Eagles go up and down in order. Rito bookends the inning with a couple strikeouts. Coming up after 5 complete now, 4-0 Eagles. Coming up for Port Barre, Stout, Bertrand, and Redo.
You're watching Eagle Baseball, 446 Sports.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Here we go. Top of the 6th inning. Stout with Bertrand and Lacaz on deck circle. Peyton Procell still on the mound for Eagles. Pitch 1 is a strike.
Stout's 1 for 2. Struck out, single.
We'll see here. This 0-1 pitch. Yep. Got to move 2. Good work there by Peyton Procell to get this inning started right.
Through 5 complete. Peyton's thrown 75 pitches.
Pitch. That was a little low. Makes it 1-2. Good eye there by Stout. Starting right fielder for the Red Devils. Ball 2 makes it 2-2.
Kind of like the last game, though. This 4 runs still doesn't feel comfortable for the Eagles. And I think Oakdale's up 7-1, and it didn't feel comfortable. 6 runs.
Got him. Sabine State Bank strikeout there on Peyton Procell. Danny, how many is that? Do you have it or?
That is number 8.
Number 8.
For Peyton.
It's a big night. Big night. Brings up Bertrand with Ortigue in your Lacaz Power on Deck circle. And the pitch. Riverside Hospital foul ball there. Oh, hits the light pole and comes down.
Better than hitting the car back there.
Yes, it is. 0-1 here from Peyton. Good pitch.
A little out.
Oh, okay.
Yep. A little out or a little up.
One here.
That's going to be on the infield here.
Like
Reeves Scruggs.
Yep. For out number 2.
Mr. Perry.
Number 1 PA announcer in the Rapides Parish with the Lollipop Guild there.
Mr. Rideau. I said Rideau earlier, so Rideau's up to bat. He is 1 for 2, strikeout and a single.
And Ortigue in your Lacaz Power on Deck circle.
Strike 1.
Ball 1-1-1. 1-1 pitch here. Riverside Hospital foul ball. Like Chris was saying, that Coach Jordan, if he does get a hold of one, it's.
I think they did play here last year because I seem to remember him hitting that off that wall.
Do you? Yes, you're right. You're right. I think it was the only home district game. I think everyone, all the other ones were on the road. Yeah, that it was 2. Yeah, like Chris said, it was 2 years ago when it was non-district.
Okay.
It was
Couple of Port Barre moms joining us out here in left field. They moved the.
Play by Lane. Good scoop there by Lane. Another scoop by Tassan.
K. Tassan. Digging another. Scooping, digging, picking, whatever you want to call it. But that's up and down in order for Port Barre. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on base. Going to the bottom of the 6th. Eagles up 4-0. We got Scruggs, Ortiz, and Shelton.
You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today. Watch, cheer, celebrate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. .446 Sports, where Central Louisiana comes to play.
Here we go, bottom of the 6th inning. Your Eagles on top, 4-0. Said, big night tonight so far by Peyton Procell. Said,
they've actually out-hit us 5-2. But Peyton has pitched around a couple walks and a couple hits.
Reeves Scruggs up the bat now with Nico Ortiz and Lacaz Power on Deck circle. Looks like ball 1. Rito still on the mound for Port Barre.
Reeves 0 for 3. Looking to get his first base hit tonight. He reached first in an error. That's Rideau's 103rd pitch.
Wow.
Of this game so far.
Ball 3. He's definitely competed, Danny.
Yeah.
I mean, to only give up 2 hits.
Defense kind of let him down a little bit, but They did have somebody warming earlier, but
That's a strike with a fastball, actually. Yeah, they had Andrew Barker, number 2, was in the pen over here. 3-1 here from Rito. And the pitch. 3-2.
a little early from Reeves there.
I never did that. But chances are because I was just like, just tell me what it is, because 3-2 here.
Yep.
Same pitch there, huh, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got him fooled on that one. But that was a good battle from him.
Quick breaking curveball. It's not a slow one. He snaps it off, and it's got a quick break to it. So they give up on it a little early, and it breaks over the plate.
Yeah.
He goes 1 for 2.
That's ball low and inside.
Yeah, scored 2 runs though. He had the attempted bunt sacrifice in the first.
Ball 2.
Singled and scored in the third. Walked and scored in the fourth.
2-0 here to Ortiz. Makes it 3-0.
Of course, I said his defense has laid him down. He has walked 6, so he's not helped his own cause for part of the night either. But he is, like you said, he's competed.
That's a strike right there. Makes it 3-1.
He's competed well.
He did battle back on Reeves from 3-0. It's like he's done it again here. Makes it 3-2. And the pitch. Got him swinging that time. Brings up J.D. Shelton with Peyton Procell in the LaCasse Power on Deck Circle.
JD's 0 for 2. Flew out to center field, flew out to the catcher, and walked and scored a run in the last inning.
Getting ahead on that one.
Rito is working on his best inning.
Yeah. 0-2 now. And the pitch. JD puts it in play to the shortstop. Cross there.
He got him.
Yep. Well, not much excitement there on that one, but yeah, I was shielded by the shortstop. But what do we have, Danny?
So the Eagles go up and down in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Through 6, Eagles lead 4-0. Coming up for Port Barre in the 7th, Artigue, Smith, and Ellis.
You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Here we go. Port Barre down to their final 3 outs. Eagles on top, 4-0 here. Peyton Procell trying to close it out, Danny, and we have Ortigue up the bat. First pitch swinging. It's Riverside Hospital foul ball.
Ortiz 0 for 2. Flew out to second, grounded out to third.
Ben Smith in your LeCaz Power on deck circle. Ball's hit here to Lane. Lane across to Tassan for out number 1.
Good stretch from Cade. He didn't have to pick that one tonight or this time.
Good work there for those two seniors. So 1 out here. This brings up Ben Smith with Austin Ellis in your LeCaz Power on deck circle.
Pitch number 88 for Peyton.
First pitch here. Ball low and inside. My customer LSU group. Something's going on in the game because there was one of those not too happy text messages. That's going to be a Riverside Hospital foul ball.
This bottom of the lineup with Smith and Ellis. They were the ones in the 5th that led off the inning with back-to-back singles and got stranded. So they have seen Peyton tonight. Both of them are 1 for 2, or actually Ellis is 1 for 1.
That's another one, but that's gonna looks like it's going to Tishner, and he's gonna be there for out number 2. So Danny, our Eagles, 1 out away from chance to play for the district championship tomorrow. This brings up Austin Ellis with Ross Higdon in your LeCaz Power on deck circle.
I don't know, might have just happened. Derek Creel just hit a grand slam. So.
Okay. First pitch here from Peyton Procell. Ball low. That's a fastball. One here now.
Milam left the yard too. They were 30 minutes ago. It was 3-1.
Okay.
Southern, but
okay.
I think the Tigers are a little outside.
Makes it 2-1. Guess Barker's warming up again in the Port Barre bullpen. 2-1 here from Peyton Procell.
Timeout.
Timeout, yeah. Red Devils down to their last out. Ellis trying to keep it alive here. Ball outside 3-1. Good eye by that young man. Yeah, they come in the 3rd seed. Their only 2 losses in district were to Kinder and Menard. The pitch. Ball's put in play.
Be handled by
if
Cutter.
can. And Cutter does. So Eagles win. So, Danny, we're going to play for district championship tomorrow against the Oakdale Warriors, who were victorious in the first semifinal. So we'll take a break here, and whenever we come back, you can finish up the stats. You're watching Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports. And here we go. Like I said, the Eagles victorious 4-0 tonight over Port Barre. And what do we have, Danny?
Well, Port Barre is probably happy not to have to see Peyton again. That's 2 complete game shutouts from Peyton Procell against Port Barre. Port Barre scores 0 runs on 5 hits, but they had 4 errors. The Eagles had 4 runs on only 2 hits and 1 error. Leading the way offensively, Nico Ortiz and Austin Parra both had a hit. Peyton Procell, 7 complete, 5 hits, no walks, 8 strikeouts from Peyton Procell. Another good performance from Peyton. Glad to see him get the win on this one. Port Barre Red Devils had a hit from, I don't have the names on this one, but they had 5 total hits. Rito went the distance for Port Barre, 6 innings, pitched well, 2 hits, 4 runs. None of them were earned. 6 walks, 7 strikeouts. So tough luck for Rito, but the Eagles get the job done. Enough offensively to score a few runs, get the win.
Yeah, Danny, appreciate that. Danny's going to go get the interview from Coach Jordan, so please look at our socials, Facebook mainly for post-game interview from Coach Jordan Marks and a victorious Eagles baseball team tonight. So Eagles improved to 11-10 overall, and that PR rating 15 should move up. Port Barre Red Devils fall to 13-12, and their district season is over. So your Eagles advance. So they'll advance to play the Oakdale Warriors. So it'll be a 2 seed and a 4 seed in the district championship tomorrow, and that will, like I said, that is the district championship. There's no regular season district championship. The regular season they play for seeds in this tournament, and then for this tournament is actually what will determine it. So your Eagles tomorrow will be 6 o'clock. We'll come on here about 5:45 and kind of recap what happened today for both ball clubs and talk about what's at stake for tomorrow. So let's talk about our sponsors for HSM Baseball on 446 Sports. Sabine State Bank, Lighted Up Digital Advertising, Riverside Hospital, LaCaz Outdoor Power Equipment, Laniap Home Care, LA Land Bank, A&A Club, Bricada's Breakfast, Lunch, and Catering, and 3 Potato More, South of the Four-Way Catering. Our corporate sponsor for 446 Sports tonight, Explore Alexandria and Powell, Southern Heating and Cooling, Wallace Eye Associates, Sadler's Towing, Firehouse Subs, BK Distributors, BU Designs, Doug Young Nursery, Jason Hogg Farm Bureau, the LaLug Group for all your real estate needs, and Rapid Sheriff Mark Wood. Special thanks goes to Coach Jordan Marks, Principal Chris Gatlin, AD David Perkins, the Porch Crew for another wonderful supper tonight, and the support, HSM Athletics, Dustin Pear for the entertainment, Father Luke LaFleur, Daryl and Cindy Campbell for all the support that they give HSM Athletics. So once again, we'll be here tomorrow night. If you're able to come support the Eagles in person. Put the game on your phone and you can watch it. We're about a minute delay whenever you're live, so you can look at the replays and watch everything and then go home and after the game and watch it, as a replay. But once again, congratulations to Coach Jordan Marks and your Eagle baseball team for the victory tonight. Like I said, we'll play for district championship tomorrow, 6 o'clock right